It's hard.
8 months ago, I walked out of my job to try and escape the rat race, but my plan failed. Looking back now, I realise exactly what I would do different if I was to start that journey again.
The biggest mistake that I made was not make a proper plan when I left my job. I walked out of that door as fast as I could. I said to myself, I'm going travel vlogging. I did have an end goal, which I'll tell you in a second, but I didn't plan it at all. I didn't think about doing a niche. I didn't think about following niches and what could actually resonate to a viewer. Now, there's only one thing that you actually truly need to think about, and that is the product and sales. And all a business needs is sales. Now, 8 months ago, when I started that travel account, I didn't plan it at all properly. What I was doing was chasing views, chasing followers, and that was all I could think about. I didn't plan a niche. I wasn't making videos to actually help people out, and I wasn't really resonating. Yes, it was growing slowly and it still built up, but it didn't build up the way that I wanted it to. My actual end goal was to build a travel account while traveling over 6 months and then get a visa for Thailand, try and open up a small shop and start a small clothing brand, which hopefully then I would sell the clothes through my platforms. Now, I'm a creative. I've always wanted to do a clothing brand, and that is me there. And that was my idea. But guess what? The account didn't grow because I didn't follow a niche. I didn't think about the account. I didn't do it strategically. I was just banging videos up, hoping for the best, and it didn't work out. So I didn't even make it to that point. Now, in 2026, content is king. Now, let's just forget being a content creator just for a minute, or forget chasing views or followers. Let's think about it in a strategic way. How you can grow a business through content. Your personal brand, whatever that you can offer to someone else that you can sell for money. And yes, I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to do content. That's not right for me. And it's not right for everybody, but it's definitely the best way to grow a small business right now. It really is. I'm seeing small businesses blow up because they're using content. They're filming themselves, what they're doing, the processes behind it, and then they're selling a product through their platforms. And this is really working for content creators now, to actually earn a sustainable amount of money through content without forgetting about the views, the followers, and everything else. Platforms grow with time, and you have to put time into them. And with content as well, when you first start, you're not good. And I'm still learning even today, but you get better with time. You get better at editing. You get better at talking on camera, more confident. And then maybe your platform might grow. And then with that, if you're growing it with a small business as well, then your business starts to grow. You start to make more sales. Everything becomes easier. And I believe everything flows better with content. It's truly the best way to advertise yourself and your business now. But here's what I would do now. Now, here's what I would do if I could go back to 9 months ago. When I ran out of that door, I didn't make a plan, but I had a full amount of savings, or the amount of savings that I had when I initially started this journey. And I'll tell you exactly how much it was, because I don't mind saying, because I haven't got it now. It was £24,500. Now, I could have set something up so much better with that money, now this far down the journey and learning my mistakes. What I would personally do, and a lot of people will be able to think about this and think about what they can do because it can relate to anything. I would spend 3 months building content and start posting, start getting used to the camera, as I say, start focusing on one single niche of what you want to work towards. Then I would open up a small workshop. I would make easy to make products, show the processes, along with filming other fun vlogs and everything else to try and grow the channel. But I would build small carpentry things, whether they were shelves, whether they were coasters, whatever they might be. Show the processes on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Start trying to build my platforms through the craft and through the business. Then I would sell those products through the YouTube channel, through the TikTok, through the Instagram that's hopefully growing, and sell those products that I'm making, but show all of the processes. Because by that time, I've already got used to recording. I can record, I know how to post, my confidence is building, and then hopefully with that, the business grows too. And I'm able to sell the products that I'm making online to people that are viewing. Now, obviously this idea, let's just forget carpentry for a second. It can relate to anything. You know, everyone's got individual skills and something that they can offer to somebody else to charge for, whether it's a product itself, whether it's your services. But I believe content is king to drive any business, especially now in 2026. And yes, I also appreciate maybe hearing this idea. You might think to yourself, well, I haven't got the money to start that. And I appreciate that, because right now, I've obviously cracked through a lot of my savings building that first channel, and that plan didn't go to plan. I never ended up getting to my end goal or the next phase of the goal. So I'm now at the point now where I can also afford to do that. And that's why I say about a blueprint of how I would start if I was to do it differently. And on the next vlog, I'm going to talk about what I'm doing now. I've still got money now and I'm still okay. But what I'm going to talk about is what I'm doing with a small investment, just online work. Now, I'll just tell you how much I think that would have roughly cost me to set that up, because I've been thinking a lot recently. £8,000 to £10,000 for 6 months upfront rent for a small place for me to work in, the extra tools that I would need, and the materials to build the products. That is how much I roughly worked out how much it would cost me. Then I'd have extra money to live off while trying to build. And remember, nothing would happen overnight. It would take at least 6 months for things to take off. But who knows? You don't really know with content. It might take a month. It might take 2 months. You really don't know. And remember, with the advertising side of it, content is free. Now, the big lesson here is content is one of the most powerful drivers there is in 2026. It really is. And this is forgetting about being a content creator, forgetting about chasing views. It's thinking how you can drive it to grow yourself and potentially a small business and a service you might be able to offer that you can charge money for. And the difference is, for me right now, is I'm already deep into the journey. And if I could do it different, this is the route I would go down. With more money, more strategic plans, build a foundation and really get something started. Something that could fund my life, my lifestyle, and me in general to get out of the rat race. So on the next vlog, I'm going to talk about what I'm doing now, further down the line. Lots of mistakes, but lots of learning curves. And what's a smaller investment that you can potentially set up online. Also something that takes a lot of work. And to be honest, I'm still in the learning phase. I'm not here saying I know everything. I'm here saying I'm going through the learning phases. What I could potentially have done different, how I would do it different, and what I'm doing now to try and grow. So we'll talk about that on the next vlog. So if you want to join this journey, hit the subscribe button, come and join me. I'm really going to try and help other people out with all my failures that I've made, all the learning curves that I'm going through. Also speaking about this as well as the mindset shifts, the changes that I've had to make, especially now going through failures. And hopefully it's going to help other people out as well. That's genuinely the goal of the channel. And hopefully the channel's going to evolve as I evolve as well, because I'm still in the learning process. I'm still learning every single day, both YouTube, online, other things, and many other things to come, hopefully. But we'll see how we go. But I'll end the vlog there, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.